Hello. We meet again. We meet again. Hi, everybody. Hello. You know, I was thinking just a minute ago, sitting here, waiting to go live, I was thinking to myself, you know that guy, that one guy that you see in all the films, that crazy guy on the radio station, who's yelling conspiracy theories or talking about the government, man. I've become that man. I've become that man over very little. Over very little. And it's fine. I like that. Look, hey, I'd rather be that guy than somebody else. Look, you know, but like, that is who I am now. I'm the fucking crazy guy saying the world is ending. You know, they're putting chemicals in the water supply. I know, this is that. This is old-timey radio. We would have been a niche radio station, a public radio station once upon a time. This is it. Hi, everybody. Good chapter is good. I'll tell you what, they're making the frogs gay. They're making the frogs gay. Yeah. Yeah. It was Alex Jones bit, was it? All right. Anyway, good chapter. We eat good over here. We eat good. We eat so good over here on as Dandadan fans that they have to artificially stop us from eating good by giving us a hiatus. No chapter next week, guys. You're live with Sorb 106.7. All Momokaroon all the time, and then I'd hit out with the soundboard, you know. 106.7. Always Momokaroon. Ayase-san. Oh, I want a soundboard, dude. Show me your true form. Show me your true form. Oh dear, we have fun. No, guys. What is it? What else? What are we here for? Yeah, Persona. Persona. That's what we're here for. Yeah. No, we're here to talk about what is inbuilt. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I do want a soundboard. I really want a soundboard. Yeah. No, this is it. JH. This is it. He's right, people. He's right. Okay. Like looking at the way that this manga looks, right? The art in this series is absurd. The art in this series is absurd. It is fantastic. We get to fucking look at this every single week, right? Like sometimes you gotta take a little bit of time off. No, don't, because I've already got an eye out for a soundboard, just so you guys know, all right? Okay, like just so you're aware, I've got my eye out. This is something I will do. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Okay, when are we gonna get the soundboard? But it will come. It will come. Okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Anyway, more importantly, dinosaurs, and Gigi. Oh my. Good chapter. I mean, I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. All right. Some of the best motion convey. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no, just honestly, like we'll go through the chapter very soon. You guys, you know how it works. You know where it's at. Click the linked pinned comment. Click the link in the pinned comment, and it will take you over to the chapter. You can go through it with me. You can just use it as kind of an opportunity to listen, get your dishes done, whatever it is. However you listen to this. Crazy man's ramblings about two fictional characters. However you prefer to do that, and join the Discord. Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. Fact. That's fact. We've got our very own video game. Not many other people do. But more importantly, guys, let's talk briefly about where we're at. Right, where we're at. Okay, let's look at this kind of like big picture. I All chat, yes. Yeah, all chat. All chat is on. Thank you. Thank you. Always forget. Yes, 2 games. I actually haven't played the second game yet, but I will. And maybe I'll play it today. Maybe I'll play it today. Maybe I'll play it today. Fuck it. Post Momokurun chapter yapping with whiskey. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Sky. No, where are we at right now with the producer bonus? Double your base salary. 0. The amnesia thing, I think, has been I personally think at this point, and I was always really, really, really favorable on the entire concept of the amnesia plot line. I thought it could be great for Dandadan, and I still I'm glad that that was the position that I and the majority of us took at the time. I think that the amnesia thing has been a fucking abject win overall. I think that the amnesia plotline has paid off dramatically. I think that it's forced us, you know, like, it's difficult with Dandadan because so much of it has become kind of convoluted, and as the plot's gotten bigger, and it has gotten bigger, it's been, you risk losing focus on the things that people care about, the things that matter. And to me, to us, to you guys, it's Momono-Kurun, right? Like, that's the core of the story. It's the thing that people really, really fell in love with. And even now, as things move on, it's still pretty much in center focus. The problem is that as the plot gets bigger and bigger, that kind of stuff gets smaller and smaller. So introducing this plot line has been a really nice way of keeping that focus on Momo and Okurun, or rather redirecting it back to them in a way that still advances the plot as well. Okurun's confession put a massive fucking time window on this. Do you know what I mean? Like, one calculation, one takeaway that I've always made in regards to Momo and Okurun's relationship. Hi Tiberius, hi Amy, hi everybody, Tuma, hello. One kind of takeaway that I've had from Momo and Okurun's relationship since Danmara, and Danmara basically is when I got interested in Dandadan at all, right? Around season 1. But the confession, Okurun's confession, put a fucking time window on things. It was hard, it's difficult to continue that story, that their relationship, them not just coming together after he said that, because ultimately that was what was holding them back, right? For Momo, it was a guarantee of how Okurun felt. Hi Tim, hi Sarah. For Momo, it was a guarantee of how Okurun felt, and for him to actually just say it, to be the one to make that move towards her. And for Okurun, it was about getting his balls back, which is a very, very, very thinly veiled metaphor for having the cojones to say what needed to be said, to be true to himself and to be true to his feelings. And because that was the thing that was holding them back, him... Yeah, first confession, yes. The original confession. Because of that, it meant that there was just this fucking time window, because there are no more excuses at that point. There's nothing to hold them back from each other, because they are certain now. Everything is certain now. And you know... It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me because the windows... And I know... Oh my god, here we go. Right. I know that would be a huge transition for the characters to move out of the kind of what-ifs and into something more certain. I know that that's a huge transition for the characters. And it's kind of something, and what excites me about that is everything that we've seen between the two of them, we've not seen that. We've seen glimpses of that, right? We've seen 2 glimpses of that. One glimpse is when Momo was basically telling him not to cheat on her while she was little, right? Which is something that he did manage to hold up in the end, by the way, right? That her point, I do wonder to what extent all of this has been planned out by Tatsu ahead of time, because that feels like a targeted thing to what we just went through with Aira. But more importantly, that Omaki where Momo's drawing things on Okurun's hand and trying to get him to guess what it is that she's kind of like tracing out. That's the closest we've got, and it's like it's kind of not even really fully real. It's kind of like half real because it's in an omaki. It's, you know what I mean? It doesn't have the same standing, but goddamn, dude, like that bit is the closest we've had. That's just a fucking slither of what's actually being held back by what all of this, right? And that's what's next. That little thing, that omaki, it was in one of the omaki. Yeah, she wanted him to say it exactly. Like, that omaki is the closest that we've had. The tiniest little slither of it, right? That is it. That's the closest we fucking had, dude. And, you know, it that's what's there. That's what's waiting. And that is what's coming next. So getting through this, bringing this back into the center focus, I think is so fucking crucial to getting to that point, because I've said it a million times at this point, most of their relationship dynamic was developed over the first few arcs, right? Space Globalist arc, it definitely did something for the relationship, but they were kind of already, you know, fully into each other at that point. It was just a matter of making their feet move towards the goal, the objective, which proved very difficult because it took half the fucking manga to do. And we're still not there yet. But the first, I don't know, 60 chapters, right? Less than that even, right? Because that goes up to like the Kaiju arc, even more, less than that. Like, you're talking 50 to 60 chapters is what covers the majority of those moments that you think about when you think about Momo and Okurun. So we've gone a long way away from that. A very long distance from that. Bringing it back into center focus through this and re-exploring these moments bit by bit is really important to re-establishing what it is that they care about before they move into that next stage. And yes, no, you're right. You're right. You're right about the confession not being completely planned. I did read that. But I do think, number one, right? I do think that the plot for the most part has been more or less kind of planned out, right? The minutia between the characters and the way that they interact is not going to be as planned out as that. I really like that Tatsu did that. I really like that he decided to just let the moment breathe for itself, because it was very unexpected. But that's what these moments are supposed to be, quite unexpected. And there's something so fucking natural about that confession. It was pretty perfect, actually. And I think it's because Tatsu let the moment breathe. He let himself get lost in the experience of creating that environment for it. And the characters came to life in their own way. He just was the conduit for their story. And I love that. I love that he's able to do that. Yeah, it makes this story not just really enjoyable and engaging, but there's a dynamism to the way that the characters interact, you know. Yeah, well, this is it. Like the general plot is going to be in a, you know, more or less in a state of kind of like light planning, but a bit of flux in between that, you know. I maybe a bit at a time. I don't know. I think that we're kind of, if I'm completely honest with you, the amnesia thing, I think, is going to be over very soon. And I said that months ago. I know that. But I didn't expect that it would grow into this. I did say that it'd be really cool to explore the love triangle stuff a bit more. To like, even from the beginning of this arc, we've been saying and had an interest in pushing this forward. But I think that the amnesia stuff, it's not even that it's boring me. I'm definitely a proponent of always leave them wanting more. Blissmas is around the corner, I believe. But more importantly, I think that for the characters and more so for the story, I suppose, but we've kind of started to explore almost everything really interesting about the amnesia stuff anyway, right? And I don't know to what extent people agree with that analysis or not. Hi, Fizz. But I do think that the amnesia stuff is starting to... again, it's not grating on me. I'm not bored of it. I'm enjoying it. I just think that now we've kind of gotten almost everything that we need to get out of it. And now it's just a matter of pushing the two of them together. Just pushing the two of them together in a way that feels right. And I think that what we are seeing in this chapter specifically... Oh, you're just talking about this? Whereabouts? In the Discord? That's exciting. This is another brain cell moment. We've had quite a few of them, Fizz, since you joined. What I'm seeing here in this chapter is another expression, another example of Okurun being pushed to the fucking brink of what he can take, right? My boy is at the end of his wits, physically, emotionally, and everything that he's done has pushed them closer together. The one thing that's missing here, I think, is that Momo is now going to have to take that step. He's done everything that he can do. It's not about whether or not someone can get Momo to remember anything anymore. I think what really fucking matters here is that Momo needs to want to remember these things. She needs to fall into it in a way. You know, she needs to choose to be that. She needs to choose to go back. She needs to choose him. She needs to choose to be Momo again. And to all of this world to embrace it. And I think that is what is next. I think that's what's missing here is Momo's time to shine. Even though she doesn't have her memories, in a way, that's more important. That's more powerful than her having her memories, because Okurun has shown that no matter what, he'll do the same to protect her, to save her, to do whatever he needs to do. Okurun will still choose Momo over Ida. Okurun will still do everything he's always done. He's always been this guy. It's been harder to see it because the physical toll has been supernatural, as opposed to very real in this. I mean, my boy got shot today. You know what I mean? Whereas Momo hasn't had to make that choice. And I think it's really important for this Momo, the Momo that we saw at the beginning of the series, the beginning of the manga, to make that fucking choice as well. Yeah, I mean, I think that the plot side, Dandadan, the physical and the emotional are intrinsically linked. Whatever capacity, whatever the solution is for Momo literally physically reclaiming her memories, I think that in literally and physically reclaiming her memories, it will go hand in hand with an emotional decision. You know? Like Okurun here is all in on Momo here. There's no question, there's no waiting around for somebody else to do it. There's no, you know what I mean? He's focused in a way that he hasn't been in a long time. And he's driven like he hasn't been in a while as well. And that's partially a reflection, a physical manifestation of the decision that he made earlier with Ida, right? Like that is, they go hand in hand together because they are essentially the same choice, even though they're manifested slightly differently. You know? I think that she just needs to embrace it all again, you know? And I do think that she needs to, in doing that, in doing that, she needs to not only need to kind of like embrace that side of her reality, but she also needs to embrace Okurun. She needs to decide that this is somebody that she could fall in love with. And I think that's what's really that's what really matters here, is making the choice. You know, there's only so many times that we can keep doing the oh, were we really friends? Oh, I don't believe that we would really be friends. I mean, maybe this will continue. Maybe the memory thing will continue after this fight, but I'm getting really big. I'm getting getting a lot of this is a big fight kind of energy from it. This feels like almost on par with the Space Globalist at this point. Because everybody's there. So I do wonder. He lost his funge. He's non-fungible anymore. Oh my god, no, Okurun, all his funge is gone. Yeah. Well, I think that I'm curious about what happens with the whistle thing. Like, who's showing up? You know what I mean? Yeah, I at this point, like, I'm convinced that Momo is going to possibly get her memories back at the end of this fight. It might be the culmination of the fight. I am fully in. I'm fully in on the idea of Okurun being attacked by Hase and Momo stepping between them. I'm fully in on that. And then the paneling zooms in on her eyes. On that one, like on her eye, that glare. I'm fully convinced. It's not even a question to me, right? I can't imagine. Words can't express how vital it would be for me to see Momo and Okurun work together to beat Hase. I'm convinced. I'm fucking convinced that she's gonna stand in between them. Maybe. You could be right, Nev. I mean, I think she did use her something that looked like a shield or something in the when they were fighting the whale. Come on, it's got to be. She's got to stand between Hase and Okurun. I swear to God, it has to be, because that's the choice. Do you know what I mean? Like, trace everything back. Trace everything back to one moment, dude. Trace all of this back to a single fucking moment. And that one moment, the one moment that you can say all of this fucking came from, was her making that choice. Everything came from that. That single choice to stand up for somebody that she didn't know. And here he is, a stranger again, and she's gonna make that fucking choice again. I'd fucking die. I'd die on stream. You'd see me die here. It has to. It has to. That's the choice. That's the original choice. I'll die. I'll die on stream. I'll do it. I won't. I won't YouTube. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. That was a joke. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think that we're moving towards something more real now. And I'm fucking thrilled about it. Right, we should probably start talking about the chapter. How long have we been doing this? 25 minutes. We've done worse. We've done worse, guys. 100k and Rook took extracts tuberculosis. I got TB. I got it beating a man to death. Over a few bucks. Not ready for ownership of the Discord. Nobody ever is. Nobody ever is ready for ownership of the Discord community. Safety's the Sorb community. Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. Is the best place on the internet for Dandadan. Right, okay. I don't know what all this ritual sacrifice thing is. 1 million subscribers and you ritually sacrifice me. Yeah, let's go. Fine. Fine. We're not getting there. We're not getting to 1 million subs. That's crazy. We can barely fucking scrape. We can barely scrape past 8K, guys. Come on. But that's okay. That's okay. Right, we're not sacrificing me, alright? I just have a good idea. I had good ideas, and now you're getting angry at me. Everybody's angry. Everyone's so jealous. Right, we're talking about the chapter now. Okay, so everybody do the dinosaur. Everybody do the dinosaur, guys. Everybody do the dinosaur. Pickle, it's your time to shine. Oh, Tim Kai, wowee, thank you. What a legend, people. Tim Kai. Everybody throw this man some roses, people. What a fucking hero. What a fucking hero, dude. There you go. There you go. In fact, we should probably run the poll. We should probably run the poll. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, guys, more star mean more good. More star mean more good. More star mean more good. But yeah, so they're running away from dinosaurs, and it looks fucking dope. It looks great. They're running with the herd, which is fucking absurd. That rhymed. I'm a poet, and I wasn't aware of this fact up until just then. No 5, only 4. No, more star mean more good. Anyway, they're running away from the dinosaurs, and Momo is understandably a bit apprehensive about this little shindig. And Okurun's like, no, it's good. Because he's basically using the notion that they aren't going to attack the herd. The carnivores aren't going to attack the herd. And running amongst the herd is going to kind of camouflage them and protect them. Shield them. Yes. No, yeah, you're right. It's very similar to how he runs. It's very similar to how he runs in Thingy. I think what it really is showing to us is even here, a lot of Okurun's movements and behaviors are very, very similar to how he is in his turbo form as well. And I think I mean, his coat. Look at his coat, guys. Tatsu intentionally gave him a fucking long ass coat to show us that, look at it, looks like fucking, it's, you know what I mean? It looks like him in his powered form. It looks like him in his form that's powered up, and this is by design. You know, this is by design. It's to show us that he doesn't need that shit. It's going to be nice for him to have it back eventually, but he doesn't need it. You know? Look at him run. He doesn't need that shit. It's to show us that he is that guy even now. Even now he's that guy. But anyway, Okurun's like, by the way, don't fall over or you'll be trampled to death. This series is fucking bananas, by the way. It's bonkers. You know? This is bonkers because it's like, what are we doing? There are dinosaurs now. We've got dinosaurs now. They're everywhere. And you know, it's really interesting how I guess stereotypically, or rather archetypally, like we would kind of treat Ida as though she were just a scorned potential lover, and she would be super jealous the whole time and super pissed the whole time at Okurun, but she is just like fucking on it. You know what I mean? She is focused. She's incredibly focused. Yeah, I know, the crypto clown sniper. What is going on, by the way? What are we doing here, people? Anyway, so Ida is doing a bit of like a Spider-Man thing. No, I hope that Ida has to kind of. I would like to see Ida working through her feelings a little bit, beyond just kind of like, okay, like I think that having a bit of time to later on when things are slower, I would like for her to have a little bit of time to work out exactly what this means for her, not just as a character but as a person, you know. Yeah, she's got to lock in, exactly. And Ida is the MVP. You're quite right, Giardo. Wait. Gerardo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that Tatsu's female characters are arguably the more interesting half of the series. Okarun notwithstanding. You know? And we haven't even seen half of the people who are here, by the way. We haven't even seen half of the people that are here at this fucking place. Because, we've not seen, Peeny Weeny. Hi, Ninja. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jerry. I'll remember Jerry. Thank you. Appreciate you giving me the space to work it out, dude. I'm fucking dreadful. Yeah, they do a lot of running. That's true. But anyway, so the plan is to make the dinosaur throw up Gigi. You know, is to make him throw up Genie. What? You saw him this morning, Pinuini. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's hard going. I imagine that Pinuini does. That there's also Rokuro. Yeah, exactly. We've got Pinuini, Chiquitita, Rokuro, Kinta, Vimola, Yagatarasu, aka Terry. I know. I'm looking forward to Rokuro. Showing up. Because he's going to be like, oh, Momo, what's going on? And she's going to be like, who the fuck are you, dude? It's interesting that it seems to indicate that she can see Ida's form, but she can't see Gigi's. Which to me is that it is starting to kind of come back to her, but yeah, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and also Nuglover as well. He's on his way, isn't he? Matt, but yeah, no, Ida is absolutely killing it. She's absolutely killing it. It could be. We'll see when we get there. This moment, fucking like look at this. It's beautiful. This is to me like a great example. Oh yeah, a Miko, Muko, of course. Oh my god, everybody is involved in this shit at the moment. This is a great example to me of something being taken from the anime and folded into the manga. I think that this is directly kind of like that, an analog for that kind of thing. Or rather a comparison. You know? To me, I think that this is that moment of trust kind of thing, you know? Or maybe the reforging of their relationship a little, you know? Because their relationship's been in a bit of a shit spot for a while, for like since they ran into each other on the date. I mean, it is interesting. Like, on one hand, as I was saying earlier, I do feel like we are getting closer and closer to the resolution of the amnesia stuff. But simultaneously, I also think that they need to talk. This version of Momo and Okarun also need to talk about the whole hand-holding thing with Ida. and Gigi, right? Like it's hard to say. It's hard to know exactly what to think about this. I mean, I do think we're heading for something fucking big though, right? Mr. Weedy to you, Weedy Puff Jr. No, I think that we are heading somewhere big with it. And it's also, like, this Okurun is not the same guy as he was, by the way. Like, he's obviously always been this guy, but look at him. He's, like, next level stuff. Also, I feel like his hair is much spikier here. Maybe it's just because of the speed. I imagine that there's, like, air whooshing past here, but he looks cooler. He looks way cooler. Is he giving him, like, a bit of a hair change, or is this just because he's got, like... Is this just because he's in the middle of a fight? Because his hair looks fucking dope. Has he got a new haircut? Is that what it is? Because it looks fucking dope. It kind of mixes the old one in with the new one. Is that what it is? Has it been multiple weeks, or is this the first week? I think that this might be his new haircut. Yeah, I think this might be his new haircut. I'd love this to be his new haircut. I'd absolutely love for this to be his new haircut. He forgets what it is. Yeah, maybe. 3 brachiosaurs in total. Check. I know. I'd love for this to be his new thing. I mean, he's kind of moved into a bit of a new territory, I think, with his character. So I think giving him a new haircut kind of makes sense. Makes sense to me, anyway. Has it been spiky since then? Holy shit. So what? You think it's been changed for a while? Interesting. Again, I would be happy with this spikier hair to stick around for a bit. Yeah. With all the barbers in this arc, yeah. Look, all I know for a fact that is if Kinta doesn't get a haircut, doesn't get a glow up from his time at the barbershop, people are going to be really pissed. There's going to be a riot. There's going to be a riot if that's the case. I do wonder whether or not this whole fight, though, ends when they get to the barbershop. Right? One must wonder whether that's some kind of, like, its own little dimension or something safe about it. Because it seemed to be, like, the safe space. Yeah. It's exactly the same. Everyone comments on it being different. That's crazy. No, he gets the old lady perm. No, look, I'm sold on him getting like a flame shirt. That's all I care about. Frosted tips. Anyway, Okarun gets fucking shot after he holds Momo's hand. He gets fucking shot. All right, let's take a look at this. Yeah, the Kells art to me. Yeah, same. So, the handhold here, I think, is a very important thing. It's not the first time that they've done this, but I do think that this is. I do think that their handholds, when they're not affectionately driven, I think that they are driven by trust. And to me, this is a moment of that trust being restored. I think in a lot of ways, this has been a bit of an analog for. This has been a little bit of an analog for the Nessie fight, hasn't it? I mean, look at what we're looking at. I'm quite pleased with the general kind of with the general vibe that we're going for. I mean, redoing some of these things, redoing some of these moments, I think, pretty good. You know, it's a pretty good call. I'm really happy that we managed to do this in a way that it doesn't feel too ham-fisted. you know? Like, it doesn't feel like it feels like to find the parallels in this, you kind of have to look for it a little bit. Otherwise, it's just another panel. It's just another story beat. And to me, I think that's what makes it work. You know, it doesn't rely on it constantly. Also, I love the paneling here. This guy looks like he's peering over so he can see what's going on this panel. He's like, yo, what's going on over here? How he grabs her in a future panel is similar to how he pushes her out of the way. He apologizes for grabbing her. All right. Right. Interesting. Interesting. I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at that when we see it. When we see it, Nev. If you can actually, Nev, if you can tag me in that, just reply to your comment with a tag for me on Discord. Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. But if you can tag me in that, I'd appreciate it so I can just see it. Makes my life easier. I suppose that, no, you are right, Mark, but I think symbolically it's a very powerful artifact. You know? And then the guy, he's all like, bang. He fucking shoots Okurun. My boy gets shot with a gun. Think about this for a minute. Think about that for a minute, right? Okurun has just been shot by a gun. Like a projectile weapon. That's oh yeah, the dino also gets hit. This guy, and he keeps saying yes. Yes, queen. I know. Wait. Alright, thanks for tagging me, guys. Oh, yeah. Add it to the parallel page. Add it to the parallels page. Yes, clown. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be dead by the end of it. It does feel like Okurun is being chopped up at this point. There's like so little of him now. There's so little of him. I'm glad that you made that parallels thread, by the way, Sarah. Because there's so many of them. There are so many of them. Anyway, he gets fucking shot. He gets shot by a gun. And Ida, once again, catches them. And the fucking NFT guy is all like, fuck yeah. 360 no scope. He's had the shit kicked out of him. He's got broken ribs. He had to watch Momo walking hand in hand with Gigi. And he got shot with a gun. He's had the ever-loving piss beat out of him. Someone brought a gun. It's crazy. It's wild, isn't it? That he brought a gun with him, and it's not a small one either. It's a fucking sniper rifle. Yeah, if we're just bringing guns to the fights now, this is it. The yokai powers aren't gonna matter this much anymore. That's a good question, Sky. I think you know which one did the most damage. You know. And he's all like, oh, I need to do a better shot or I won't be able to stop him. Yes, queen. Slay queen. And at this point, I'm just enjoying. I'm just enjoying how much Momo seems to be kind of like tending over Okurun in this as well. You know, they're constantly what the hell? That's crazy that it translated Onigun to today is long. That's absurd. Yeah, no, Onigun. This is it. No, I'm enjoying how much they're kind of like looking after each other here. It just shows that they don't have the same powers as they used to. Because look at the way Ida's moving. Just look at the way that Ida is moving in this fucking chapter, right? She is just fucking going at it, right? Like, no problem. She's just getting around doing a thing. Like, to her, none of this is any issue. That's how Okurun and Momo used to be moving. That's how they used to be moving. That's the motion they used to have. But now, they're just like, they have to jump out of the way of fucking Triceratops. Like, it's just, they are completely, they're completely like, it's not even depowered in a small way, right? They are hugely depowered. Okurun's bleeding out of his everywhere. Momo's legs are scratched up like crazy. And they're fighting dinosaurs. It does like the gun in the Space Globalist. That's a really good point, Sarah. And it kind of has like a science fiction-y crosshair on it through the scope as well. Look. Maybe it is. Maybe it is that same kind of gun. That's a really good point. No, I don't know how he's supposed to make him admit defeat. I guess if you shoot him in the face. Yeah, this Space Globalist are back, baby. I don't know. But anyway, Okurun's like, nah, I'm fine. The fucking bullet from that gun just nicked me. Sure. No problem. No problem, dude. And then he grabs Momo and saves her from the Triceratops. And then he's like, oh, by the way, my bad. And then Ida's going to go take out the sniper. I know. It's like, oh, fuck, these guys are playing for keeps. These guys are playing for keeps. I'm sorry. You brought a gun? You brought a fucking gun to this? We said no gun. No, I don't think that counts as admitting defeat. I think that's the super opposite, actually. Being murdered by somebody because you wouldn't admit defeat is the ultimate not admitting defeat. Yeah, no, it definitely went... It looked like it went through his fucking shoulder. But I suppose you could say that it just kind of like got like the surface level stuff. But that was still fucking hurt a lot. They're going to need to see Queen Sensei at the end of this shit. And she'll have to throw up for days. But anyway, they're going to split up. Look at this shit. Look at him go. Oh, man. He's that guy. I'm sorry, but he is that guy, dude. He is that guy. Look at him go. He's not even missing a beat, dude. That's the arm. That's the arm that just got fucking shot, by the way. That's the arm that just got shot. And he's swinging a sword around with it. A lightsaber around with it. One must wonder. This idea is going to go out from fourth time. Yeah, that's it. Like, I do think that the idea that Okurun has some power, I think is a red herring. I don't think that he has this id cosmos. What I think might be happening here is that Okurun still has power. Like, Okurun still has power that's being channeled into this weapon. That's what people seem to think, because they know that they've taken Momo's powers, so it must be Okurun's powers. But what this to me could insinuate is that Momo does still have powers, and she shouldn't, because perhaps her id cosmos status is not something that you can take away with one of the blades. Maybe it's just buried away. And channeling it through Okarun to the sword is what is confusing people into thinking that Okarun has this power, right? I think that it perhaps is incorrect. You know? Call of Momo after awakening. Oh, what? They could see Okarun's past. Is that what you mean? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I like that, Gerardo. Jerry. I like that. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy the chat. Thank you for taking part. You know, anybody who's just lurking, anybody who is chatting, I appreciate you. Whether or not you're on any of the Patreon tiers, whether or not you're in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, Jerry, you are more than welcome to join that. Patreon link in the description. You can join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. That's a fact. That's a science fact right there. I know the club is fucking absurd, isn't it? I mean, like, I find it strange that he can't seem to use it fully when it's just him. And the fact that it's Momo holding his hand that is letting him. We've established multiple times this arc, actually. We've established multiple times this arc that you can transfer chi via holding hands with someone. Gigi was doing that. Gigi was doing that with Momo. And I do wonder, because I already kind of thought that was a bit of an odd one. That's now's the point that we're doing that, right? Like, we've never done that before. I guess when he was holding her ears to help her sleep. But the fact that keeps coming up, I can't help but feel has some kind of relevance here. Beyond just it being a quirky way of getting people to hold hands. For me, I don't know that Okarun has this supposed id cosmos that they seem to think. I think Momo has it still. And it's not something that you can just take away through a blade. And so, for Momo anyway, regaining that power that she has is a matter of choosing to regain it, of finding it inside of herself again. And it's her that's powered this blade. So getting Okarun to yield, as he very well may, would be pointless, right? Like, I mean, I think we're probably going to get to a situation where Okarun is going to yield in order to save Momo. Basically a reversal of everything I said last year, right? When I was saying that Momo would lose her powers because she would yield to sacrifice herself to save Okarun, something like that. Sacrifice her powers to save Okarun, and that also acting as a kind of double, have the added effect of also being a confession, right? Of her confessing how she feels for Okarun. It very well still could be the case. If that's the case, that would be fucking crazy. I would probably consider myself to be God incarnate on Earth, but like that's like neither here nor there, you know. And that's not even ego. That's just me. That's just me. Like, that is the direct one-to-one what it would mean. You know what I mean? What was I saying? Oh yeah. Well, this is my point though. Like, I think that maybe they think. I think that they think Okarun has the powers because they presume that Momo can't have her powers still. Now, come on. What do you mean? Come on, guys. With chi would be... Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't presume that it's necessarily a chi thing. I think it's like a special entity thing, but it might be a matter of whose power it is that's powering it, right? Nobody, Nev. Nobody. Now we're over that now. We've fully embraced the cult angle. We've fully embraced the cult angle. Hi, Rue. Anyway, he gives the dinosaur a wallop on the side to get it to throw up, and it does not throw up Gigi. It's just grass. They've just got to go through dinosaur sick. They just got to fucking pass through dinosaur vomit. You know? I'm not claiming to be God currently. I'm not claiming to currently be God. I'm just saying that in this hypothetical situation that I just outlined to you, I would be godlike. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't think it's just a chi thing. I think it's about who's using it. But anyway, Gigi's not in there. Hi, official. We will get back. I'll get into that. Keep that in the dome. When I finish this chapter, we'll start talking about the kind of stuff more generally, right? I guess they also got stomach contents, or they've been eating grass wherever they can find it in this place, apparently. Anyway, they give the next one a wallop, and this is really great here. You see this bit here? I love this. That's alright, no worries, official. Appreciate you being here, buddy. I love this here because it's Momo that initiates this one, right? Like, not only is she starting to get to a point where she's kind of like running with the rhythm of things rather than constantly questioning it or feeling uncomfortable in the situation, she just... But it shows, number one, that these two work so fucking well as a team. They work so well as a team, as partners. Yeah, no, Rue, exactly. They work so well as a team, as partners. But also, it's not something to be uncomfortable about at this point. She's starting to kind of fall into it a little bit. That acceptance of this world and acceptance of powers, I think, is very important, you know? And that's a great thing, because it shows that we're making progress, you know? We're making actual genuine progress, and as well as the physical attachment developing. Yes, you exactly, Rue. This is part of it, though, isn't it? This has always been their kind of... That's true. Momo has always been a very, very quick thinking strategist, but I think also for Momo as a character, Momo and Okurun, actually, one of the ways that they've always affirmed their relationship and closeness with each other is through physical connection, physical support. In a lot of ways, I mean, the moment was so big. Stop it, Sky. Stop it. You're going to get in trouble with the mods. All right? I just trying to stream here. Anyway, they've always kind of affirmed the relationship via that kind of physical element, you know? It's a bond of trust, but also it's a reflection of their closeness. When Okurun held Aida's hand and when Gigi held Momo's hand, obviously the context was very, very different to what it is here, but it was a very big moment because it's so unnatural to them to do that. This is what it is to be just naturally comfortable with somebody's presence, you know? And it's great. I love all of this. This is like so good. It's been so long. Like, the two of them working together is just the best. I fucking love this about Dandadan. You know? I absolutely adore this about Dandadan. We have now regained the true path. Exactly. This is it, though. You know what, guys? I'd like to also just really quickly highlight, you know, be proud of yourselves, guys, right? A lot of people on this place we call the fucking internet, this place that we call the internet, a lot of people have been dooming like crazy about every fucking thing that happens. But we keep true, we keep calm, and we keep on top of things. And I think that's a really important thing. Yeah, yeah. I'm glazing you guys. Stop drawing attention to it, right? I'm just saying that we managed to keep the positivity going. We managed to keep our investment going. And whilst we are able to criticize things that don't necessarily that aren't necessarily exactly what we want, or something wasn't done perfectly well, I think that it's really important for us to also moderate the way that we talk about it, to kind of remember that we enjoy this, and this is why these things really matter. This is why these moments really matter, because it just feels like it was worth it, you know, to get here. And a lot of people I think aren't ready to kind of take that path with things, you know. I mean, recently I released a video for the Amazing Digital Circus, and the comments there are just nowhere near. And you know, I think that fans are fans, right? But the comments for that are nowhere near the kind of sophisticated, interesting, or genuinely emotionally intelligent responses that I get here and on the Dandadan videos. That kind of stuff, it really shows that the people who are interested in this kind of stuff, at least in this community, are genuinely trying to find the good in it, as well as kind of enjoy what it is that they're reading without being fucking weirdos about it. Even when you're like a bit weird about it, it's still from a place of, I kind of love this thing too much, you know? Not, I hate the creator and everything ever made. I hate every single thing about it. Like, that's too far. That's a bridge too far. Like, I'm glad that we're able to be like this, is my point. It makes this thing that we do here every week worth it. And it also means that whatever we do on the Discord, Patreon link in the description, guys, please join as a free member on my Patreon to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. That's what keeps us good. That's what keeps us going, guys. So thank you. You know. Anyway. They give it a wallop. They give it another wallop on the side, and he fucking throws the fuck up. This is crazy. It's all like, gwah. No, you are weird about it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You're fucking weird as shit. You guys are weird as shit. Alright? You guys are weird as shit, but in a good way. In a way I consider to be healthier. By the way, look at this. It tore through his shoulder there. It tore through his fucking shoulder. You know? Jesus Christ. Why are we talking about Obama? And also Trump. Why are we talking about presidents? What is going on? Oh, right. Because I didn't realize that Trump was in it. I didn't realize that. Was he? I think that was just I think that was just general politician. I don't think it was Trump. Obama is definitely in the manga version, though. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Have you heard of the Dandadan? No. Obama is canonical. Yeah. I don't think that the Dandadan season 3 is coming out in January. I don't think it's coming out in January. I think that's too early. There's we're getting like a mixture of responses there. A few, I know. No, I didn't. You do this sometimes. I like. Maybe look. We'll get back to that. Okay, we'll get back to that in the future. Right? We'll ignore the Trump impression for now. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway. You know what it is? You know, I'm not apologizing. You know what it is? You know when your personality that you use with friend group 1 bleeds into friend group 2? This is one of those situations. You know what I mean? Like, that should not be here. They're like mixed match. They should not go together. A complete mismatch. And it's like now I'm being encouraged actively by the fact that people clearly found it somewhat funny. Alright, it was a metaphor. Soup. Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I'm just joking. It was a joke. 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 Was it actually said at Comic-Con San Diego? That's crazy if that's the case. No, I know. No, Fizz, I hear what you're saying, dude. I've got to keep an online persona, all right? I need to be marketable, people. I need to be marketable. I need to get that NordVPN. I need to get that NordVPN sponsorship here, guys. 8.6 out of 10 impression. That's crazy high. That's crazy high for what it is. So I'll fucking take that. Now that's encouraged me. Now that has encouraged me, by the way. That's encouraged me. 8.6 out of 10 is wild high. Yo. That's it. I love that. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to do it more now. I actually owe support a Geralt of Rivia losing at Gwent voice note. I love how when the fucking Brachiosaurus here is vomiting, it's not just vomiting out its mouth, it's also vomiting out of its little nose holes up here, its little breathing holes. Can you see that? He decided that is also something he's going to make sure has vomit spewing out of it. I respect it. I respect the fucking game. It is gross. Yeah, it's spewing out of it. Did you not notice that before? His breathing holes are... Yeah. They're going to be coated in puke. Nasty. Anyway. So they reach into the puke and they find my boy Gigi and try to wake his ass up. His breathing holes. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of... I know. He can't. It's disgusting. And then we get 3. Now, guys. Right. Okay. What's really important here... is that there are 3 of them, 1 per Velociraptor. They are going to be riding the Velociraptors. I don't know if they are technically Velociraptors, right? Because they don't have feathers, but they are going to be riding the Velociraptor type creatures, the Jurassic Park Velociraptor type creatures. They are definitely going to be riding them next week into battle. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you for a fact this is what's going to happen. Not next week, but next chapter. Next stump. Yeah, we said next stump. I think it's next stump that you're referring to, because it was next stump that we said. Do you remember next stump when we said neck stump? Yeah. Oh, Toaster, you missed it. I got a 8.6 out of 10 on my impression of a certain world leader. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, a Velociraptor each. They're all going to use the... They're each going to have a Velociraptor and they're going to ride it around into battle. It's going to be dope. But look at this shit. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him go. He's fucking ready to fight Velociraptors for the... Oh my god, he's ready to fight Velociraptors for... He's the fucking guy, dude. He's the fucking guy, dude. What is it? Fukiara. Fuki Raptors? I don't know how to say it. Can somebody spell it phonetically for me, please? Fuki Raptors? Anyway. He fucking... I know, that panel is it. He's that guy. He's that guy, dude. He's that guy. Look at him. With his fucking hand out, his arm out. Oh my god. Fukui. Okay. Thank you. And he's just like, no matter what, stand behind me. He's so cool, dude. I love Okurun. I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm gonna be straight up. Yeah, no, Rue, don't start. Don't start, all right? Don't start, right? I'll tell you something, right? Okay. Momo is my favorite character. I know that you already know this, guys, but Okurun is this close, right? She's not been pulling a weight recently. I'm gonna be real with you, right? Because she's been benched for so long. And he's doing all this shit. We are like a hair away from the turns tabling. You know? What if the dinos ride them? That's crazy that you'd say that. They've got little saddles and stuff for the dinosaurs. That would be fucking wild. I hate that, but I love that at the same time. This is the best. This is the best thing that's ever happened here. Hold on. Oh no, it froze. Why did you freeze? Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. This shit. This is all I wanted. This is all I needed. I love the evil eye, dude. He's the fucking guy. He's such a sweet little guy. He loves dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs are terrified of him. They know he is the master. Look at him. Oh. And you know what it is as well? I think because Gigi's kind of knocked out, we're going to be with the evil eye for a little while. Dinosaurs, yeah. Oh, man. I think we're going to have this guy. We're going to have this guy kicking around for a while. Yeah, the dinosaurs are trembling. They're like, Okurun's like, I guess they're fucking terrified of his ass. And he's just like, dinosaurs. Honestly, in love with it. Obsessed with it. Absolutely obsessed with it. You know what I mean? It's perfect. Look at it. I'll tell you what as well, by the way. This doesn't even make for a great thumbnail. But I needed this to be on my channel in some capacity, right? That's why I made this the thumbnail. If I really wanted views, if I really gave a shit about getting views, I would have just stuffed Momo and Okurun holding hands on there again, right? This is the way to do it, right? This shit here is so cute. Look at the dinosaur. Look at him. Oh, man. He's living it. He's living the life. How did Gigi transform? I imagine because Gigi's kind of knocked out. So he took the fucking wheel. Well, yeah, see, this is what my thinking was, Sarah. I think that Gigi, in an attempt to get my boy to learn about dinosaurs, to learn about what it means to be a kid, I imagine that Gigi's like shown him dinosaurs before, and he's just been like, this is fucking crazy cool. Innate child knowledge is just in his bones. I love that the raptor's claw is lifted here. It's like it wants to do that thing where it taps, but it's like, no. Nah, my mind is that Gigi being knocked out means that he gets to go. He gets to get behind the wheel. They're practically best buds. I don't know where the fuck we're going from here, but I'll tell you what, we are unfortunately going to have to wait. Until the 20th. and I know that's hard for everybody to take in, guys. I do wonder whether or not, is this new? This update schedules may be subject to change. Is this a new thing? Has it always said that? I feel like that's new since the whole fucking thing. The Japanese says next week. What? Really? Well, that's confusing. It is new. So they basically just added that in because of the fucking thing from last time. Why are they so... How are they so inconsistent with getting this stuff on the fucking same page? How are they so inconsistent with getting things like the schedules on the same page? Alright, come on. Lay it on us then, Kenneth. We're here to read it. Or, if you want an even better space to talk about this theory, we have a theories space in the Discord community where it will get much more time and energy spent on it than here, where we kind of move a bit quicker. So, Patreon link is in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. Now, official, I owe you a question. I owe you a question, my dude. If you want to just type it back out again, if that's okay, or do a copy-paste dealio, I'll get to it and I'll respond to it. I'll respond to it. I did say I would. Right. Well, I'm just gonna operate as though it is not a chapter next week. Oh yeah, pomade. Also, before I answer that, it's worth acknowledging that that's all right. No worries, official. Because at the end of the day, it's the only reason that we do this is so that we can connect and talk about Dandadan. Right? That's the reason that we do this, is so that we can talk about Dandadan. And ultimately, the reason that we can do this and it be a valuable way to kind of like spend time is because I know that there is a backing of people on the channel who are going to be here, who are going to stand here and represent, well, kind of like support the channel in a real way, and that could be as easy as coming and watching the content, but more importantly, the people who support the channel monetarily via Patreon and YouTube, and at varying different levels, but those on the highest levels are the ones who get the extra recognition, and they deserve it so, because I owe them so much. Pickle Pop Zero, Tim Kai, 720, Angle, Blissor B Cat, hate that, Charles Grousington, Danny Dan, you keen support, hold on, sorry, my streamer mode was on. What did I do? Sorry, my fucking streamer mode was on, so I couldn't see the names. Who else? Fifth Gram, Jersey Backy, Old Toaster, Orbis 6565, Quentin Tarantado, Sarah, Wondrous Jellies, your favorite scented candle, and Zero. Thank you guys. I appreciate everything that you guys do. It keeps me going, keeps me doing this, keeps me making stuff, and I'm very glad for it because I fucking love talking about Dandadan. So, official. Least favorite and most favorite thing about the Amnesia arc so far. Let's see. Favorite. That's a hard one, actually. In fact, they're all quite difficult. The favorite and the least favorite are both quite difficult. Least favorite, I mean, I think the thing with me is I don't really tend to keep things in my mind too long if I don't enjoy them, I guess. I'm not really sure. I guess I would probably say that the fact that so many... I'd say that the fact that so many of the enemies are, like... Last time it was kind of like, you know, we're it's like, it's still a bit funny, but now it's like another, we're getting more enemies that are just like in nothing but a fucking like, nothing like but a speedo, right? Like nothing but a G-string. Like the guy is just fucking like rocking a mankini, like the seal guy or whatever. I'm a bit. I would like some more memorable enemies, I suppose. You know, the Rin and Koki thing. Yeah, I kind of. I think that whole bit is the weakest part of the arc for sure. I think that the Rin and Koki thing is the weakest part of the arc. I can see why it's in there, but like again, the amount of no, the clown guy is maybe. We'll see about the clown guy, but the fact that there are so many characters who are just straight up mostly naked is kind of like so-so for me. I like characters that have interesting design beyond just we wear like a fucking bowler hat and a fucking a thong, right? Yeah, and we are getting a lot of new villains thrown at us, and we kind of don't really have a lot of time to develop them when we still haven't really explored some of the more interesting villains that we have. Yeah, exactly. So that's probably my least favorite bit. My favorite part is really tricky. I mean, the most obvious thing that almost feels like a fucking cop-out is all of the fucking... Red Baron is the exception to the villain thing because I love hating him. He is my favorite character to hate, right? I love hating on Red Baron. If he wasn't in it, if Red Baron was not in it, if Nuglover was not a character, I would be so disappointed. Because it's been a thrill taking the piss out of this guy. He's like the best guy in that way. But my favorite part is definitely the Momo and Okurun stuff, right? Everything to do with Momo and Okurun, and the romantic kind of stuff that's happening here is it's undeniably my favorite part. How could it be anything but that? There's such a kind of like heart to it that is stuff that characterized Dandadan through that kind of through that first great period of it, through basically all of season 1 and 2 of the anime, right? Like through to the Evil Eye arc. That kind of whole time is characterized by their relationship. And whilst Space Globalist, Danmara, and the Ombudsman stuff, all of that kind of had it in there, and it was important to it. It was kind of more of a sideshow in a lot of cases. There aren't that many moments that you think about and go, that's the Momo Okurun thing for me. That's their moment for me, right? Like it's cute when she listens to his heart to see if he's lying. That's cute as shit, but it's not the same as those first early moments. The car scene, the hand holding, the fucking nurse's office. These moments are the ones that really fucking like they're the ones that do something to my fucking monkey brain. And having that be the center focus, and then it move into kind of like an orbiting thing. This has brought it back to that thing where it characterizes the story again. It feels like so much of the plot is orbiting that element now again, and that is to me the most important thing. That is the thing about this that has really worked for me, is it feels like we've gone back to the plot orbiting this relationship, as opposed to the relationship kind of, at the whim of the plot. And it's a better balance to me. That's a better balance for the story. It becomes very clear as well. It's not just like, oh, Momo and Okurun are like doing a romantic thing. That's not the point. That's not the whole point anyway. For me, the decisions, what happens in the story needs to be a reflection of the internal struggles that the characters are feeling, and that becomes less and less obvious after the Evil Eye arc, where it starts to become more bloated and it's hard to contain everything as just a pure decision-making effort from the main characters, right? Like, or a representation of their soul. We've gone back to that being the case, right? Like the Ida thing, Okuru making the choice to turn down Ida. Not only was him making that choice to pursue Momo at all costs, no matter what it would take, but it also is a reflection of that moment where he, in plot, has a choice of whether to back down or keep pushing. I think that getting that back into the driver's seat of the story, I think, is really important to me. That's what I'd say is probably my favorite bit. That's what I'd probably say is my favorite bit. You know, yeah. The piggyback ride was pretty class, Rue. Pretty class indeed, my dude. You know, I don't. Well, maybe. I don't know, Kenneth. I mean, like, I don't think that Turbo Granny is gonna die. I do think that Momo will be the bridge that eventually causes them to... or maybe Turbo Granny will just sacrifice her powers to Okurun so she can go back to being a fucking cat. I don't think Turbo Granny will die. She's been away for too long for her to die now. Seiko is as safe as it gets, in my opinion. Seiko is so fucking safe now because she almost died. There's no question. I don't think that she'll die. No question. I don't know what this attachment is that you've got. Fair enough, Kenneth. Please do continue with your theory. I appreciate it. I appreciate reading it. I like reading other people's perspectives on things. You know? She's absolutely not gonna die. Ludicrous take. Shame her. Making you want to expect more. I know. But that's the great thing about Dandadan, though, isn't it? It invites you to want to expect more. Do you know what I mean? It's not the kind of series that that wants you to abandon hope. Rightio. I do actually want to check out Vermola Gesser. I will be checking out Vermola Gesser just now, actually. Right? Because we are at the end portion of the thing. I've got to be up early tomorrow because I'm going to be doing a little bit of a trip. So I've got to be up early. So I'm going to do the Vermola Gesser game. Another game from Safety Zone Rookie Studios. The source. Straight from the source. Oh, fucking hell. 17 months. Thank you, Blissy. Holy shit. 17 months, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy. You're not far off getting to the next stage. What is the next stage? What's the next stage, guys? Hold on. Let me check. Let me check what the next game is. What the next stage is. Same with you, Tim Kai. Holy fuck. Let me check what the next stage is because ain't nobody been there yet. Is it Ida? Is it actually Ida? Hold on. Badges. It is. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're actually getting to Ida stage. I'm going to need to start adding new fucking things. You get to Momo stage after 5 years. You get to Momo stage after 5 years, which is crazy because I never expected anybody to get to fucking 2. So you're almost at Ida. First time, long time hater, first time caller. Right, let's see. Yeah, no, Nev sometimes does the work, like contracts out the work. Yeah. Safety's on Rookie Studios. Is there music to this? I assume not. Alright, sick. Right. Let's do this shit. Let's see. I don't know. How does this work exactly? No music. Song, please. Stop. You stop. I think this is where he opens the pod and sees her, so... Nice. No, what? She just fucking move. Oh, my face cam is in the way. We crowdsourcing this, or is it all Rook? No, it's exclusively freebies. It's exclusively that's crazy. This is in Momo's room. Let's go to school. What? Corner the criminal. Oh, I'm shit at this. How many panels are in here? How many panels are in here? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, shit. There are loads of these. What the fuck? Is this every fucking chapter that she's in? No way. No fucking way, dude. That's crazy. Ran into someone deadly. No, it would probably be... Ran into some deadly dudes too. Just who the heck is this person? Would it be ran into some deadly dudes too? Oh, shit! Fuck! Right, okay, this is, I'm very unfamiliar with the new stuff as well. I'm incredibly unfamiliar with the new stuff. Every single panel. That's crazy. Is this after the Shimane Shrine? Is it... It's one of these three. It's one of these three here. Oh. Is it? Is it? I'm so unfamiliar with the new stuff. Read the dialogue. Is it the mysterious man? God damn it. This is somebody please translate, right? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. This is Vamola 4. Is it? Oh my God, dude. No, is it Vamola's Reasons? Is it Vamola's Reasons? It's the last one in Vamola's backstory. I think it might be this. It was. Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Sick. Sick. Bring back clipping. This is ninja shit. Fuck. I don't know. Is it this one? Fuck it. This is what's his face, isn't it? I know, guys. Sure, where'd the magic hammer go? You think that's what it is? Guys, I can't be bothered doing a poll. Okay, you know what? I'll do it. Come on, guys. I need yous. I need yous. Oh, wait, no. Not 204. It was 207. What are we doing here? I didn't mean to put 204. I meant to put 207. We all thinking 203, the mysterious man. He's chapter 1. Alright. Okay, I'm trusting you guys. I'm trusting you guys with 203. No, it was the hammer one. It was the hammer one. God damn it. Man, she gets really involved later on in the series, doesn't she? Departing from Shimane. Ah, fuck off. Devastating. Right, this is Vamola. Four. I know, this is crazy. This is, people aren't listening to me, and victory can only be born when each person fulfills their responsibilities. What the fuck is this shit? Shit. Where are we? This will be Okurun getting his ball back? Is that right? Okurun getting his ball back? When would that be? It's like after the Space Globalist, he's when he loses that his other ball, isn't it? Is it, who's this person? Who's this person? It is. It's who's this person? This is after Vamola 4. God damn. This is hard. It's yeah, I think it maybe is Wicked Power. No? I've decided on Takoyaki. Where does that end, though? Where does that end? When does she get healed in that? Yeah, I feel like maybe it's Wicked Power. No? More people are saying 108. Fine. It was Wicked Power. I fucking knew it. God damn it. Oh, I shouldn't have listened to your fucking asses. God damn it. I should not have listened to your fucking asses. Well, this one's a good one. This is a good one. Where is it? Pulse Pounding Night. That Pulse Pounding Night might be one of my favorite. It might be one of my favorite chapters. This is Banger? Yeah. This is insidious. This is insidious as fuck, because this is a flashback. This is a flashback. This is a fucking flashback. It's either it's the start. This is just when she's apologizing. This is when she's saying sorry. This is when she's saying sorry for everything that she's done. That she didn't embrace her. But it's either the fucking beginning or the fucking end. It's either I've decided on takoyaki or Vamola. Or it could be Vamola's reasons. No, Vamola's reasons is her alone. Is I've decided on... Wait, maybe it is. Oh my god, maybe it is. Maybe it is Vamola's reasons. I need help. Can I phone a friend? No, it might be Vamola's reasons when she's saying that she regrets. No, that she made a friend in Momo. I think it might be Vamola's reasons. Yeah, so hi Toaster. I'm currently on a game show at the moment. And I'm trying to figure out what the panel of Momo with her thumbs up with the little soju bubbles around her and Vamola is from. Yeah, I think it's Vamola's reasons. I think it's 106. What do you think? What do you think? Come on. Come on, buddy. God damn it! It was before. It was when Momo was apologizing. It's when Momo was apologizing. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I told you it was insidious as fuck. Alright, this is, I've decided on takoyaki. If he can't use his... This is, Reckham. This is... Ran into someone deadly. Oh, fuck off. You know what it is? It's the ballpark. It's ballparking it. God damn it. This is the school. School. I'm gonna kill myself. This is the fucking worst shit. This is the worst shit. Right, okay. This one is after she's been cured. This is... Is it I'm gonna kick you into tomorrow? Is this I'm gonna kick you into tomorrow? I'm getting nervous now because I keep fucking it up. This is a very humbling experience. I do not know. No, it's everyone's reconvened. I don't know Vamola panels, clearly. After he's been fucking murdered. No, we're all wrong. You're as wrong as I am. I feel like it could be those, though, right? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, right? This is Vamola's backstory. That's quite a difficult one. Is it 4? Vamola 4? It is. This is... is it Vamola's reasons or Banger? It's Vamola's reasons. Banger. Well, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know that, do I? We're on our longest streak. What is this one? I don't know. You aren't listening. Yeah, I know. Let's go to school. Are you sure? Are you sure? I don't want to fuck this up. Guys. You know what I mean? Oh, 79. Who the heck is this person? It's when she goes for the golden ball. What does that mean? Where Momo made her look cute. Oh my god, you're all saying conflicting shit. Dude, right, no, you fuck off. You fuck off, Toaster. Unbelievable behavior. What the fuck? What am I meant to go on? What am I supposed? This is like GeoGuessr, except much more difficult. What am I meant to go off of here? This is fucking unbelievable. It's when Momo draws the ball. What? What? Oh my god. 77, you read it today. I'm trusting Sarah. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shh. Fuck, I don't know this, Ninja One. Oh, fuck off. God damn it. I assume... Is it the hammer one? Is it the hammer one? Alright, no, I'm not listening to Toaster. Alright, I'm not listening to Toaster. I think it's the hammer one. I don't know. I mean... It was. Okay, we're on 5. We're on 5. We're on 5. We're on 5. Of all the... every last bastard needing to look after like a baby. This is, Banger? This is Banger. Right, Toaster. I'm gonna... Fuck it. This is Vermola 1. I'm doubting myself. I think it's Vermola 1. I think it's got to be Vermola 1. Okay, we're on 7. We can maybe make it to double digits if we keep working, guys. This is where he tries on the suit. Okay. Oh, which one is it? Is it Let's Eat Takoyaki? Is it Let's Eat Some Takoyaki? Oh, the date one. Oh shit. Which chapter was this? Is it? It's not the honorable date time. Is it? Maybe it is. This is very recent. This is when she's talking about her suit being fixed, right? Barbershop skills. It could be 235. 235 was, I think... I'm going to go ahead and say 232. Right? 231. I'm trying to think when she was last in it. One panel. And then was 232 where he's telling Okarun to go to the place. Oh my god. I'm losing it. Screw it. Oh, yes, that's the shit. Right, this is let's go to school. This is let's go to school, right? Wait, no. No, it's not. 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 This is after a pulse pounding night. Is this just who the heck is this person? Yeah. I almost, but like, I just remembered Momo doesn't hate her in that panel. This is Vamola 3? Vamola 3? Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm looking at the fucking chat now. Right, okay, I was right. This is Vamola 3, right? It's gotta be. Oh yeah, we're in double digits, people. We're in double digits. Now this one is what's going on here, right? Or is this flashback? Or is this also... No, this is what's going on here, right? Alright, I see you, Toaster. I see you. He's a trouble causer. Pick number 3, me lord. We're getting a Shrek. You're getting Shrek stuff. Thank God. This would be... Close that gate. Close that gate, right? Oh, hi, Jenny. 16 months, holy shit. You're also on track to hit Ida level. Well done. Thanks for being here. I think it's... Is it Vamola? Are you sure? Oh, yeah. I suppose it must be because argument is before it. Argument is before it. Close that gate. You know what it is? You know what it is? Just before she's stabbed and she says thank you to Vamola, that's when she remembers back to when they were all happy together. So it must be Vamola. Yes, you're right. This is Pulse Pounding Night. This is... Who's the real ninja? I think. Or is it... It's one of these two. I think it's 208. Fuck. It was 207. God damn it. Alright. Okay. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to speed run it. Right? We're going to speed run it. Okay. Watch this. Fucked it. That's crazy. No. What the hell, dude? Okay, we're going to speed run it. That time didn't count. That time didn't count. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck is this? What is this? I can't do this. What is this? I don't know what this is. I don't want to ruin... Oh shit. Okay, let's just random it. Let's just take a guess. It is it's
God damn it. What? What the fuck? What is this? What is this? Let's treat those wounds. No. Oh, that's when she's feeding her. I can't cope with this anymore. Right, this is the last one. I can't with this goddamn game, man. I can't. It's so difficult. It's so difficult, dude. It's so difficult. Hold on. I've got an idea. What is it? Oh. I can't even. This guy. Don't worry, I've got an idea. Sky, you are sat in front of my screen. Sky, you're sat in front of my screen, dude. I can't see, kitty cat. You're very cute, but you're in the way. Oh, this guy knows some maneuvers. What is it? Oh, fuck, do you see that? Oh. Ho ho, you see that shit? Sky, sweetheart, you were in the way. Come on. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fucking hell, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Is that a high score? That's my high score. Holy shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was crazy. What? You scared? Did you see that? Write that down. I think that's my new high score. Alright, get out. Come on then. God damn. That was a good run. That was a good run. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna finish on a fucking W. On a fat W. I'm gonna finish on a fucking fat W. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I know. That was amazing. I'm so fucking happy. Yeah, we got a video game. We made a video game, and by we, I mean Nev did all of it. But, yeah, safety's on Rookie Studios, apparently, is a thing that's happening now. But, guys, right, anyway, I'm going to go now. This has been very fun, as usual. I'm away for most of this week, so don't expect me much in the Discord. I will happily share your profile, but the only problem is that we're about to I think that what we'll do actually is we'll just link the space in the Discord, or maybe I'll post it on Leave it with me, Nev. Leave it with me. I'll think of something that's suitable because I want to make sure that people fucking see this shit. People deserve to see this shit. But leave it with me for now. But you can find it. You can just post it in the comments here if you like. You're obviously welcome to. Anyway, but we'll figure something out for sharing it properly, because it's very cool. Yeah, you deserve to be promoted for the work that you've done. So well done. It's exciting to play something like that. It's very cool to have. For Nug Lovers Commute is amazing. Amazing. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going now. I've got to get up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna leave you now. But thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching, guys. And if we aren't doing a chapter next week, I'll think of something else fun that we can do instead. So for now, bye-bye.